very two characters who don't really have that great neutral, I want to say.
I could agree with that. A lot of, especially Tturtle's Faust, a lot of what he likes to do is jump back in the corner of the screen, throw the bomb head and items a lot, and try to just force you to approach him, which makes Zato take the initiative. And Faust is actually surprisingly good at killing Eddie. Because he has so many traps and bombs and stuff on the screen, it's easy for Eddie to take incidental damage and die, which really kills Zato's pressure.
I just thought it was because of the size of his normals, because he could just...
A little bit, yeah, that too. Zato does have some counterplay options with like trying to use as a pose, the shield move. You can actually punish full screen Faust posts if you read them with a pose properly.
Gotcha.
But we'll see if Young God knows that matchup. I don't think he's quite as experienced on the Zato yet. And he's definitely going to have to learn how to deal with Tturtle jumping back and throwing these bomb heads like I just talked about. Faust 6P, that aerial swipe, very, very strong anti-air, just shutting out Zato's float approaches as well. Holding the boys. Yeah, the boys are in, didn't respect it. One thing you can try to do is try to meet him in the air as he's throwing those bombs and get him to hit both of you, or FDing so it only hits Faust instead. Very good JD to counter hit the J2K there.
But can he get anything off of that?
It's hard to get stuff off JD if you just hit it raw in the air like that with Zato.
Even if it's a counter hit?
Yeah, even if it's a counter hit. Unfortunately, a lot of Zato's counter hits, the best they do is just set up for him to get pressure, which is great. But that, I did not know that hitbox was that high. I did not know that hitbox was that high, but he definitely gets caught trying to jump out and he's dead for it. He's just dead. Yeah.
Snap.
So we are seeing a little bit of that, like Zato having a trouble establishing pressure against Faust because he can just jump back, throw bombs, and try to like keep Eddie dead.
Yep.
Even there, that counter poke just killed him trying to call Eddie.
That was a cross-up counter hit from Faust.
Yeah, he definitely could have gotten some pretty serious damage off that too.
I did not know that tornado had a hitbox going to the ground.
It's got a very tall hitbox. And he gets him with the command grab, waking up. That's going to put the throw on. Here's the fire. Now you got to hold this. Bomb. Yep. That was a frame trap with the fire head too, even after all that.
What's the fire do?
So I'm 90% sure that once you light their Afro fire like that, after a couple seconds, it explodes and lets them create like kind of frame trappy situations.
Ah, gotcha.
So, yeah. It also increases their vertical hitbox, so he can go for instant overheads that he usually can't get. Tturtle and Young God, yeah.
I do not think Young God is having a lot of trouble with this matchup right now. He has so much trouble approaching him.
So I played Tturtle for a bit last night. This is actually a surprisingly hard matchup for Zato in my opinion. I'm sure there's lots of things he can do, especially incorporating his 214C reflect against some of these projectiles. But it's still very difficult if a very defensive Faust player just forces you to approach him, because it's hard to establish Eddie with all these things popping off on the screen all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see it exactly there. Both of those item summons, both the meteor both the meteor, which covers the whole screen, and the weight, which causes the unblockable on the ground, both of those can kill Eddie. So if you're trying to pressure Faust at all and he gets those items, they just kind of die and your pressure's over, and you got to hold his shit.
Nice block by Tturtle.
Yeah, blocks the uncharged overhead. Good air-to-air from Tturtle. Picks up the boys. He might be able to combo off this. He gets the full combo. Not bad. Yeah, more air-to-airs into the spin.
So much trouble with this matchup right now.
This is the corner. He's got full Eddie. If he can summon Eddie, he might be able to establish some presence here.
Oh no, but
yeah, wow, weird counter hits against the Faust. Yeah. Okay, he's got a chance here. Tries to get drilled. Faust hit him out of that. Yeah.
Got a command grab though.
This is that's set.
Nice.
I believe that's the set.
Man, Faust is a character you really have to be familiar with in order to destroy.
Yeah.
But what you do